Okay, question 9. Question 9 is a simple question with respect to the level of math that it's testing, but it's super long and it's a lot of different parts. The last question we did, question 8, we had so much fun with the 40% decrease, 40% increase. That was not very many parts, but kind of complex conceptual math. This is simple math, but there's just so many parts to it that it's easy to get jumbled. Test questions like this, one after the other, after the other, after the other, sometimes test you on high-level conceptual stuff, and sometimes they just test your motor. They just test how you can keep going and keep slugging through a bunch of numbers, even if the conceptual part of it isn't super tough. So this is a different test, but both are tricky in their own way. Okay, so let's do it. Each sales associate at an electronics store has a choice of the two salary options shown below. $115 per week plus 9% commission on the associate's total sales, or $450 per week with no commission. The average of the total sales amount for each associate last year was $125,000. Based on this average, what is the difference between the two salary options each year? And there's 52 weeks in 1 year. Hey, okay, a lot of steps, but let's just slug through them and we'll be good. So this no commission salary option is simpler, right? So let's start with that one. Let's start with the simpler one. We get $450 for 1 week. How much do we get in 52 weeks? Again, just cross multiply. 450 times 52 divided by 1, and you will get 23,400. So that's your first choice. You could make $23,400 if you simply said, no thanks on the commission. I'm just going to go for the $450 base salary. Okay, your other option is I want to get a commission on top of $115 per week. So $115 per week times 52 weeks. Let's cross multiply again. 115 times 52 divided by 1. What do we get? 5,980. 5,980. And we have to add that to the commission of 9.5%, so percent over 100, 9.5% of $125,000. So how do we do that? Again, just cross multiply and divide. 9.5 times 125,000. Don't get the zeros or the decimal places confused. Decimal places are important. It's the difference between earning $10 an hour or $1 an hour or $100 an hour. It's important. Okay, plug it in your calculator. What do you get? You get 11,875. 11,875. So in your commission salary, if you're doing it this way, you get both of these amounts, right? You get your weekly pay and you get your commission. So we have to add these two together. We have to take 5,980 and add it to 11,875. If you do that, you're going to come up with 17,855. That's just taking this number and adding them together. Well, which approach is better? Well, I get 23,400, and that's more than 17,855. So yeah, I'm going with the no commission. Unless we get this number to move significantly north, this $125,000 number, I'm going with the no commission. That's how I make more money. But the question doesn't say, which salary approach do you want to use? It says, what is the difference between the two salary options? Okay, so difference means subtraction. I know how to subtract. I'm good at that. I am a pro, especially if I have a calculator, which you would for this question. Just plug it in and you get 5,545. That is your difference. Just subtract them. That's your difference. 5,545.